You are looking at a day of severe weather. We are still assessing the impact to northeast Wisconsin today. Neighborhoods, families, all impacted by tornadoes in northeast Wisconsin this afternoon. This is video out of Menasha, an entire neighborhood torn apart in minutes. Freighter Theta Care confirming just moments ago it is treating patients from, quote, impacted by those storms, end quote. This all began just after noon today. The first report of a tornado west of Appleton. Menasha, Nina in the path. The damage in some spots, as you see, is devastating. Local emergency crews as well as the Red Cross are responding, urging everyone to stay out of the area.